Israel says it is preventing future threats, but is it actually creating new enemies instead? Israel recently bombed Syria's Abu al-Duhur airbase, saying intelligence indicated Turkey was preparing a military deployment there. There is one rather important problem. Syria says there was no Turkish deployment planned. Turkey says there were no Turkish forces at the base. And Syria says it had already told Israel there would be no permanent Turkish presence there. Israel insists its intelligence showed otherwise. But even Donald Trump's own Syria envoy, Tom Barrack, has reportedly described the strike as an unnecessary escalation and questioned whether Israel was effectively baiting Turkey into confrontation. That should concern everyone. Turkey is not Hamas or Hezbollah. It is a NATO member with one of the alliance's largest militaries and a rapidly expanding defense industry. Yet Israel is now warning Ankara about what military relationships it can develop inside Syria, another sovereign country. And this fits an increasingly dangerous pattern. Gaza, Lebanon, Iran, Syria, now escalating tensions with Turkey. Israel's argument is that October 7th changed its security doctrine. Do not wait for threats to mature. Destroy them before they become dangerous. There is logic to that after suffering a catastrophic attack. But where does prevention end? Because if every potential future threat justifies military action today, preventive defense can become permanent regional war, and the cycle becomes self-fulfilling. Israel sees another country strengthening militarily. Israel strikes. That country feels threatened and builds stronger defenses or alliances. Israel then points to that militarization as evidence that the original threat was real. And the process begins again. Washington is now mediating talks between Israel and Syria, partly to stop Israeli-Turkish tensions becoming something much worse. So perhaps military superiority is not the same thing as security. Israel clearly has the capability to strike across the region. The harder question is what happens afterwards, because repeatedly attacking potential enemies may remove threats today while creating hostility that lasts for generations. Israel says it is preventing tomorrow's wars. But after opening or sustaining confrontation across so many fronts, perhaps it should ask whether its security doctrine is beginning to manufacture the very future it says it is trying to prevent. This has been the JR Voice. Stay tuned for more unpacking of global headlines.